Hello everyone, my name is Max. I learn languages and in 2022 I'm learning Persian. So in this video I'd like to show you a study session of mine. Of course I hope it helps with your studies, so if it does then let me know, because then I can keep making videos like this. And this is day number 127 of learning Persian, and I learned Persian now for 121.3 hours. So let's go. The first thing that I do every study session is I set up the session. So I go to YouTube and then I listen to some lofty music. Then after I start a timer, so that is of course to track everything I do and to make sure that I know how long I'm doing each activity. So let's just start the timer and then start studying. So the next thing I do is I take my flashcards from day number 1 of the G5 method, and then I start reviewing them. Since I've been to Spain for 1 week, I will start off a little rusty.
Kar Mapitar Kar Maptar Kamptir Khorbe Computer kharabe. Computer is broken. Wrong. Okay. Hatal Panch Satare Ast. Hotel Panch Satare Ast. The hotel is 5 stars.
I'm starting to review flashcards with actually more complicated vocabulary.
Ba nafar man, according to my opinion, Sali yek bar miham. I come once a year. Akhar hafte khosh begzare. Akhar hafte khosh begzare. Have a nice week. Have a good week. Have a good weekend. No, that doesn't count. Okay. That's done. So I take these ones and I'll put them in the second box. And this is for later. Then I take these ones and put them here. Okay.
After the setup and the flashcards, the real learning starts. So I take a chapter from the book. I'm now at chapter 7, and I take one of the dialogues. I'm now at this dialogue here. And I start listening and reading to the dialogue. Any words that I might not know, I translate them. Now this text I already translated it yesterday. Comprehensible input, don't forget, is the most important thing in language learning. So the next thing I do is listen, read, translate, and of course...
Unit 7, Comprehension.
Unit 7, Comprehension.
Listen to this conversation between the guest and the hotel manager. And see how much you understand.
آقا من از این هتل اصلا راضی نیستم. مشکل چیه قربان؟ من یک اتاق 2 نفره بزرگ رزرو کردم. اما شما یک اتاق 1 نفره به ما دادید با 1 تخت اضافه.
Then I continued doing some new texts.
She asks a passerby for help. What time of day is it? Why does Julie ask the passerby to repeat the directions?
آقا ببخشید.
ساعت چنده؟ 8:30. متشکرم.
ببخشید. میتونم یک زحمت بدم؟
And I use a few audio exercises from the book, which I really like, to practice speaking.
ساعت 8.
At 8 o'clock.
8:30.
8:30.
8:15.
8:15.
8:05 دقیقه.
ساعت چند؟
I write down some of the interesting expressions and words that I encounter in the dialogues or the other texts on little papers and throw them into the G5 method.
And then I made these cards about the modal verbs in Persian, which in my opinion are very, very important. So this says Man mikham beram, which means I want to go. This one is Shayat Beram, maybe I go or I might go. This one is Mamkune Beram, which is I may go or I'm allowed to go. And this one is Bayat Beram, which is I should go or I must go. The verb going is modified by the verb in front of it, which means that these verbs are modal verbs. And they are very important because then you can express many things with very, very little words. Like, of course, I can here say, I want to go, or I want to eat, or I want to drink, or I want to, right? You can say everything you want Here say everything you might do, everything you are allowed to do, and everything that you have to do. So only with this you're able to communicate already. So the next couple of days I'm going to try to use this book to throw these kind of structures into the G5, so I'm able to reach a proper A level quickly.
Then I didn't feel like studying anymore, so I stopped and I checked the time that I studied today. So I write down how long I studied and I write down what I did. And I add it up to the total amount of hours studied, and then I call it a day. Thank you for watching, and I really hope you learned something. If you have any advice for me, then please let me know as well. And I see you when my Farsi is even better.